Hey guys, thank you so much for tuning in to my week 2 presentation. Today we'll be taking a look at the different leadership styles that are applicable at the different stages of a wildfire response. The first that we're going to look at is a 3-minute response of the wildfire. And at this stage, leaders must follow the autocratic and trait theories. Autocratic leadership centralizes decision-making to the leader in charge. Since the fire is just starting, the leader must give orders and direct resources without necessarily having the time for discussion or gathering input from others that are around. Immediate action is necessary, and the inclusion of others only slows the response, which could lead to further damages or possibly the endangerment of human life. Additionally, this leader must already possess the leadership traits to be able to react effectively and efficiently. Some of these traits can include confidence, integrity, intelligence, and determination. And for quick reactions, a leader has to implement these traits naturally, because if they try to produce it artificially or it's not inherent to the leader already, again, it could lead to further damages or risk to human life. The next stage that we're going to look at is 3 hours after the fire starts, and this is when situational and transactional leadership become extremely effective. At this point, the fire is still ongoing and firefighters are in the midst of trying to battle it. So an effective leader must adapt to the situation and also adapt to the competence of their followers, in other words, the firefighters. Experienced firefighters may not necessarily need heavy supervision. However, if flames become rampant in one specific section, then the leader must adapt and become heavily involved with the firefighters in that section, both providing guidance and supporting them as needed. Additionally, a transactional leader ensures that protocol, structure, and accountability are always present at all times. The leader must follow strict rules to ensure the safety for their team as well as anybody else participating in combating the flames. Also, the leader must regularly communicate with the Emergency Operations Center, providing updates as regulated without failure to ensure that communications are constantly online. 3 days after the wildfire started, it's already over, and now we're moving into the recovery phase. In this phase, there may be structural damages, physical injuries, and displacement of people that are affected by the fires. Here we must have a democratic leader participating in a leader-member exchange. A democratic leader emphasizes participation, collaboration, and shared decision-making with other leaders, followers, and stakeholders. At this point, there are many different facets to this issue that requires multiple perspectives to be able to respond effectively. Leaders can meet with others, such as residents, nonprofit organizations, and community groups in order to find solutions and other options for those that are affected. Similarly, under the leader-member exchange theory, leaders must foster and build strong relationships, trust, and communication with those outside agencies, in addition to building all 3 of these things with local members. At the 3-month stage, we are in full repair mode. Rebuilding infrastructure can take time, so we need a transformational leader that embodies the path-goal theory. A transformational leader inspires change and motivates followers through their vision. While repairs can be a slog, this leader inspires others to persevere and prepare for future incidents so we don't have a repeat of what happened previously with this wildfire. This leader, also under the path-goal theory, is achievement-oriented, setting clear goals and removing obstacles that hinder forward movement. This leader is directive, supportive, and participative, always focused on the end goal of full restorement of the city to ensure that everybody is taken care of. Thank you guys so much for listening to my presentation. I look forward to learning about how you applied theories in your specific situations. Hope you all have a great day.